Gives me the greatest pleasure to welcome you lovely ladies to the Sissy Academy. And today, wipe off any excess residue and bring that onto the palms where we can rub that together beautifully. Pink organza. Pink and soft. Welcome to my ASMR Sleep Easy clinics. You'll find all the relaxing and soothing roleplay right here. Happy listening, my darlings. Now then, it gives me the greatest pleasure to welcome you lovely ladies to the Sissy Academy. And today, our very first lesson will be in the care of your wonderful fingers. The care of your fingers is extremely important. In keeping along with our guidelines of femininity, you should of course have immaculate hands. And today we're going to start with some simple guidelines and simple acts that you can do to increase your chances of getting a high score. So, shall we look at some of the products we're going to use today? First and foremost, I have here So Rosy. So Rosy is a delightful little product, a very thick and yielding cream, which is going to moisturize your fingers to ensure that we don't have any of those rough and ugly calluses. And if you do, please do make sure you use your emery boards to wear those down. There's nothing less feminine than a rough and unattractive hand. Next today, we're going to also be using some of this beautiful embellishment. This here is a wonderful pearlescent spray. We're going to cover the hand with it, and what you'll see is it gives a beautiful, delicate and feminine glow to your fingers. So, those are our two products that we'll be working with. We'll also be taking a look, importantly, at your nails. I hope you've all had your nails manicured. Beautiful. Hands up anyone that didn't. A-class students, every single one of you. Well done. That's a very good job. Now, shall we move on to what we'll be looking at today? So, I want to run through a spectrum of fabrics with you, starting from our more masculine leathers. I have here a beautiful pair of brown, long opera gloves. We also have alongside that delightful red vintage leather driving gloves, and added to that is a pair of black driving gloves. Now, can I ask you ladies, on the spectrum of masculine, where does leather come in on that? Talk to me. Yes, you at the back. Good job. You're close, but not exactly there. Anybody else? How masculine is leather? That's correct. It's our top fabric for masculinity. So we don't, as ladies, wear it very often. There are certain occasions, of course, that it comes into play and has its space. But for you lovely ladies, it's not something you would wear other than a driving glove. Alright, moving on from there. I also have a selection for you of very pretty vintage lace. Now this, and can I ask the question again, where would I be on the spectrum with this? Correct, very high at the top. I have here two lace gloves. One is a caramel and one is a pink, and we'll try both of those on today, and then pushing you all the way up the scale, I've also found you the most beautiful, beautiful pair, pink organza gloves to try on. So, here they are, soft, long, just in pulling them and their movement alone says everything you want to see in the ultimate femininity. Do you not think? The way they so gracefully fall, swing as if the wind were just breezing through them. Are you very excited to try them? I can imagine. Well, shall we first begin with moisturizing the hands? Can I? If you wouldn't mind, ladies, I'll pass the tub around, and each of you are to take an inch-like piece of the most beautiful cream. If you wouldn't mind, I want you to take in the scent of that. Oh, it's just stunning, isn't it? We'll just take approximately an inch worth of cream. Pass that round, please. Thank you. Placing the cream in small dabs on the hand. You then take the back of your other hand and place them together, as you can see. Rubbing the backs together, we then wipe off any excess residue and bring that onto the palms, where we can rub that together beautifully. Ensure that you're warming the cream. We want the cream to go back to its lovely, oozy, oily state, making sure that we're working all the time into the fingers, into all the skin, and ensuring we don't have any rough patches. Well done. Now, next on our agenda is to make the skin look extra beautiful, and this is one of my favourite products for doing so. It's so beautiful. Shall I? Oh, we have sticky fingers now. Now, 2 pumps is usually all that is required. So, we'll take the hand like so, placing it downwards. 1, 2, 3 if we want to be extra generous. You'll see there that what you've got is a gentle shimmer. Now, if you feel that your hands have absorbed that too quickly, by all means, shake it up and add in an extra few pumps. Oh, now we have beautiful, glossy, slender fingers. Oh, stunning. Ladies, I'm going to pass it around. Everybody, ensure that once your cream is completely absorbed, you've then spritzed yourself with the most delicate dusting of a wonderful shimmer. Fantastic job. Now, I'm going to allow you each to pick a pair of gloves. We'll start with our more masculine and we'll work up to the soft, gentle, beautiful fabrics. I'll start with the red leather. Red is a wonderful colour. Evokes strength and power. Can encourage love, obviously. So, if you feel that your personality reflects a lovely strength of character, then you could go with something like a red leather glove. Now, once on, the gloves will begin to restrict and constrict a little around your hands. These particular gloves make a wonderful sound. May I? Would you like to feel that? Each of you, just stroke the leather for a moment. Good job. Excellent job. Excellent. Now, what are your thoughts on the leather? Does that inspire femininity to you? There's no right or wrong answer. Each of you will have a different trigger to this particular sound and feel. You can make a more masculine sound, or as ladies, we can make a far more gentle flutter. So, I'll allow you to just take a moment in your gloves and find what feels best for you. Now, moving on. Alicia, how did you find those brown opera gloves? Well, if they fit and you feel comfortable, then they're the style for you. Shall we move on to our lace gloves? Let's take a little look. Now, this is a brand new one, so we're just going to take out the little guard. And we're gently, and I say ever so gently, because now you have your beautiful long nails, you're going to need to be a little bit more careful with what you touch and how you do things. Smaller movements as a lady, gentler movements. Don't rush everything. Don't go in with that bullseye. Just gentle, swooping movements. Isn't the lace on these gloves just perfection? Gentle waves, gentle hand movements at all times. You'll feel that in wearing the lace, it completely alters your feel. Now, I'm just going to pop on the other hand the beige lace glove, just to give you a little comparison. Again, small, gentle movements now. None of this big, rugged movements. We don't do that as ladies. At the Academy for Sissies, we work on everything being much slower, much more delicate, and much softer. Isn't that correct? Have you spent your life dreaming of being soft and tender, evoking those emotions that are just sitting there under the surface, bubbling over? I know. But you've done so well, and you've made it now to the Academy. Here at the Academy, so many lessons will be taught. So, what is your thoughts on the beautiful wrists? They tighten, giving you that tiny wrist effect. The lace is soft, making you feel floaty and romantic, I would say. Ladies, try your gloves on and let me know in your essays what your thoughts are. We'll be moving on finally to our last and final pair of gloves for the day. These are, of course, the very beautiful pink organza. Pink, pink and soft. Listen to the sound of the fabric. Let it rustle gently beside your ears. Suck it all in. Take it all in. Doesn't that feel good? Now, shall we? My favourite thing about these gloves is the length of them. They're so long, and you can scrumple them into the most pretty, pretty little look. We take our hand and slide it inch by inch, allowing it to slip gently into the finger holes. Let your fingers settle right into the gaps. Look how beautiful that is. You can see your nails right through them. We're going to take it up over our blouses. Not all the way to the elbow in these, and then we're just going to gently and smoothly ruffle at the skin. There we are. Look at that. It's almost like a second skin. These have the most lovely sound. It's somewhere between a masculine and feminine sound actually, because it has a sort of slight scratch to it. So not actually as soft as the lace, but however, just as intoxicating all the way down there. Again, taking it up over our blouse, ruffling gently into place, and there you have it. Perfect pink organza gloves that you could dream of in your sleep. Now, if each of you ladies complete this course, you will each receive your own pair of pink organza gloves at the end. And I do look forward to handing those out. Of course, you will have to do the work. And it's not easy. Not at all. It takes a great deal of poise and demure subtleties to complete the academy. But I have a lot of faith in you. Each one of you has done very, very well today. Now, I'd like you to go home and begin your essays, and then sleep on it, dream on it, imagine yourself in the most exquisite and beautiful of gloves, and from there you will produce a wonderful essay on the advantages of having feminine, beautiful hands and adorning them with beautiful, beautiful gifts. Jewellery will be our next lesson. How do we adorn the fingers tastefully? I hope you're all feeling suitably good now. And I'm just going to give you a little message at the end of today's session. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I've really appreciated you being with me. I'm just building up a small community that I absolutely adore. So if you'd like to help, if you'd like to add to this little community, please do like, subscribe, and comments are so helpful for the videos. So if you have any comments, just comment glove. That would be amazing. I would really appreciate all your help. Outside of that, I do also have a Patreon page where you can listen to audio stories of the adult variety, and also an OnlyFans page. If you like gloves and boots, that's where you need to be. Anyway, wishing you all the most wonderful, wonderful rested day, and I shall see you very, very soon.